Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's post-match press conference after a game against Philadelphia. We have midfielder Justin Haak. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. We'll start with Matt in the room.
Hey, Justin, obviously a tough result for you guys. It felt like struggled to create a chance in the second half. I mean, what did you kind of see that?
Yeah, I think exactly that. Maybe we had two good chance. We had a good look with Alonso early, maybe first minute or two of the game. I think Hannes had a good look, but we weren't able to create too many chances. It was just about when we did have those moments finishing it off. And they're such a good team in transition. That's why they are where they are in the league. And we did a decent job limiting them, but they got one moment off a turnover. And that's where they found their goal.
How much that crowd like a party? That was a lot of crowd.
Yeah. No, the atmosphere felt like a playoff game. And I think probably we'll see each other again in the playoffs. So both teams know that. A few of the guys said it to me after the game. So we'll be ready for it again.
Great. On to the Zoom. We'll go with Scott.
Hey, Justin, how are you? Scott Church, the Stream Punk Soccer. Tonight, you guys allowed a lot of corners, in this case, the most this season by far. Any thoughts on that? Was that basically just playing Philly at home, or just general thoughts if you got them? Thanks.
Yeah, I think they always play the ball quite direct into the channels and stuff. So in order to defend those types of balls, sometimes it's going to deflect out of bounds. I think there was also a lot of free kicks too. We probably gave away too many set pieces, and that's a big part of their game. That's how they play. So they were able to do a good job on that.
Jonathan.
Hey Justin, hey, Jonathan Mack, AM New York. This result puts a dent in your top four hopes. This question is twofold. What's one takeaway that I guess you guys have have taken away from this game to implement against Seattle in 2 weeks, and how important is it to you and the team to secure a higher seeding in the conference, and play that home game first when the playoffs start?
Yeah, I mean, takeaways, I think we need to be a little bit cleaner on the ball in these types of games. Like I said, it was a playoff atmosphere, playoff game. These types of games, it's all about composure, and we probably lacked a little bit of that in the game. And then it was a goal of ours to finish with the home field advantage. So we're still looking to get that. We're gonna be ready for the game versus Seattle, and now I think we need some results to go our way, but we're not too worried about other teams. We're just worried about the game versus Seattle.
Michael.
Hey, Justin, it's Mike Ander from Blue City Radio. Thanks for the time. Can you talk a little bit about Pascal's approach and what he was telling the team as Philly dropped to that back five, and you guys seemed to have a lot of possession of the ball, but just still couldn't break through?
Yeah, it was just about, I think he said we need to be a little bit more composed in the final third. Sometimes kind of how the game went, we were a bit below our normal quality and a bit too rushed. And once we got to the attack, and that led to moments for them to transition, which is where they're the most dangerous. So I think the message was really just get the quality back to our normal standards.
Great. Thank you, everybody.